everybody! I am so excited to share with you guys today's video. I stumbled upon a brand new doll line. And actually, I wasn't the one who found it. Michael was. So shout out to Michael. You're the best fiance and I love you. You're not going to see this because you don't watch my stuff. But that's okay. I still love you. But he found the Wild Hearts Crew dolls. We were at Walmart the other day. And we were walking through the toy section, and he's like, "Hey, Elyse, have you seen these before?" To which I said, "No, because I hadn't heard of these." Turns out it is a brand new Mattel line. Kind of feels like a spiritual successor to Monster and Ever After High, which y'all know I loved. And it starts out, I guess there's like a main five sort of thing. And they're kind of like punky, cool girls. So I was able to find 3 of the 5 characters so far. I was able to find Jacy, I was able to find Cory, and I was able to find Kenna. So what I'm gonna do, because I know that first off, the packaging on these is great. It's very vibrant, really interesting, and I believe, while this is still fresh in my mind, this is a Walmart exclusive for the time being. I don't think you can find them at Target. I don't think you can find them anywhere else.
The reason that might be is because the She-Ra line is coming very soon and will be a Target exclusive. And you better believe we'll be getting our hands on those.
Oh yeah. The other thing that I'm really interested in with Wild Hearts Crew is that they are very, very diverse in both skin tone and body type. Like, Michael picked up this doll and was basically like, "Elyse, that's you." I started crying in the middle of the Walmart saying, "Fat doll, fat doll." But
like in a positive way.
Like in a positive way, obviously, because hi, fat doll, fat doll. So we've got Jacy, we have Cory. Jacy is on the plus size Barbie body. Cory is on the tall Barbie body. And Kenna, I think, may be on the standard body. I don't think she's on the petite body.
Are they the Barbie bodies? Because those look articulated to me.
Okay,
the same.
So they have the same proportions as the Barbie bodies. From what I've seen, people have been able to put Jacy here into the curvy Barbie clothes, no issue. However, like Karen mentioned, they are fully articulated, much like Monster and Ever After High. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to take these guys out of the box to reduce the glare and get back to you once they're out so we can kind of show the dolls around, okay? Awesome. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're back. We took a bit longer of a break than expected. I had to go eat dinner, but that's not relevant right now. What's relevant is we got all 3 of these lovely ladies out of their boxes, and I am so impressed right now. So I'm going to start with Cory. We picked up some Monster High stands, and as you can see, the Monster High stand will fit around her thigh. So these are much, I would say, more naturally proportioned dolls than Monster High. Monster High tended to be a bit scarily thin, shall we say. I didn't mind that. I understood that and knew that to be like a stylistic choice, but I know that that was a point of contention with the dolls. Cory is on a body style similar to the Barbie tall. I do believe her to be a bit, I'm just gonna say thicker. Her jumpsuit details are adorable. She's wearing a jumpsuit with like a satin jacket over it. Very, very 80s, and I kind of love that. She is the musician and DJ of the group, so you'll see her plastic headphones. Now, I will say her headphones and handset are not super detailed, but I don't mind that. They don't feel cheap. You guys will have noticed when I took them out of the box, there is no glue head. So the hair is freely rooted like that, and just the face paint's perfect. I looked at pretty much all of the ones in the store, and I did not notice any that were glaringly wonk-eyed. So they do not come with brushes or stands. So that kind of lends itself to the price point. They were about $15, $16, which is it's less expensive than I remember paying for Monster High. I remember routinely paying between $20 and $25 for a full Monster High doll, sometimes more for a double set.
And sometimes more just at certain stores.
I will maybe pour one out for Toys R Us, but maybe I won't. Apparently it's coming back. But the little details, this is something that I always admired about Mattel dolls and Monster High. The seam for the jacket is there. This is a fully realized article of clothing. It's not lined, but it is stitched. There's you can see the stitching around the collar. It's, the logo on her jacket is a label, but it feels like it's supposed to be there, as opposed to, say, the Marvel Rising dolls, where everything is screen printed. Or it's just printed fabric. This is printed fabric, but there's actual detail. There's hemming in the pants.
Also, not to interrupt too badly, but the print is to scale with the doll.
Yes.
If she were a real girl in the real world,
this would look appropriate.
Yeah.
And also, I love her hair. It feels awesome. It feels appropriate. It does not feel like a tangled mess. It looks good, in my opinion. I will leave that to black doll collectors to judge that a little bit more appropriately, but I think she looks great. And then the next one I'm going to show you guys is Kenna, because I can't get a stand on Kenna. I do have a series of basically aftermarket, just regular wire doll stands at home that I'm going to use, but I don't have those here with me right now, so I can't really balance her on anything except for against JC. So Kenna's, her hat is removable. The hat is printed, and it is plastic. It is not a soft hat, but rather molded plastic.
Oh!
And it does come off, but you have to kind of snip the fasteners there. The overshirt is mesh, and again, to scale, which is something that's very, very important, along with the dots on her suspenders. The print on her jeans, again, appropriate. Now, you'll see here, the pockets are obviously not real pockets.
Yeah, neither are the ones on my jeans.
Those are printed. The distressing is printed. The cuffs here, this is printed. This is not a turned up cuff like Operetta would have. But her shoes are printed, which is really nice. They are painted. They're like a little almost pseudo checkerboard Vans kind of style. The dolls do have pierced ears. And I think she's got big silver hoops. JC's got big silver hoops. And Cory has silver spiked hoops, which I think are cool and would totally wear myself. The camera itself, I did not remove the elastic around it because I don't want to lose it in transport, but it is, again, to scale. The cap is a label affixed. It's not the most detailed. If you were kind of, careful with maybe a Gundam lining brush, you might be able to bring out the details more in the camera. But when you look at it, it is embossed with the details. So if you wanted to paint those, you could do that.
It is also not just a reused version of Draculaura's camera from Monster High.
That's correct. I believe Draculaura's camera was more like an old school, extra read all about it kind of camera.
It also had handholds so that
yes.
you could hold it.
So this is definitely has a neck strap to be used. And finally, my girl, JC. Now, she is falling off of this Monster High boy stand. But she is definitely larger than a standard Mattel curvy body. But, I apologize, but, she's thick. She's thick. She's got thick thighs. Thick thighs save lives. And she is proportionate. JC, along with the other dolls, she is articulated at the elbow. She is articulated at the wrist, the shoulder, the thigh, the hip. Sorry, I went backwards. The knee and the hip.
Yeah.
She is not articulated at the ankle. And I'm pretty sure that's the only point that is not articulated. Very much similar to a Monster High doll. The curve of the foot is not as dramatic as Monster High and Ever After High were. They're not really intended to wear super high heels, but that works. JC here has the roller skates, Cory's got platforms, and Kenna's got platform sneakers. So it doesn't really read as a curved foot. It reads as a straight foot, shall we say. Now, JC's top, the details on the vest, now I will say the sleeved cuff is not hemmed, but that is also kind of appropriate for someone who probably just cut the sleeves off of a denim jacket. The emblems, the little patches and stuff are... Oh my god, I didn't notice this at first. That's a skullette from Monster High.
Oh my god!
The little skull pin on her denim jacket is a Monster High skullette. That's amazing! I knew I loved this doll a lot. I feel like she's the spiritual successor to Operetta specifically.
We've regained our composure.
Okay, so we've regained our composure. I genuinely feel like she's supposed to be the spiritual successor to Operetta, specifically with like the pattern and the makeup under her eye. That's the same eye that Operetta has her mask over. The skullette is probably the coolest touch I've seen on any of these dolls yet. It's like a screened shirt, but again, makes sense. The one detail that I didn't notice that Karen pointed out when we were looking at the doll before, the doll actually has a navel. I have never seen a doll sculpted with like a belly button before. That's really cool. And her hair is kind of like in a twisted updo. Oh, not really updo, but very, very retro inspired.
Ponytail, it's an updo.
Yeah. I love them already. I am missing 2 dolls of the initial release. I was not able to find Rally, and I was not able to find Charlie. I am hoping to find them soon. I went to 3 Walmarts looking for these dolls after my initial spotting, and I did not see them in any of them. So I went back to my original Walmart to pick up these 2, and I'm gonna have to do some hunting. I'm gonna have to do a good old-fashioned doll hunt for the remainder of these. Now, I did see that they are going to be releasing fashion packs, and I think that is incredibly smart, because that was one of the issues that I had with Monster High, and my necklace is on backwards, whatever. But that's one of the issues that I had with Monster High, is that every time you basically wanted a new outfit, you had to buy a new doll. And for a non-collector or a child who didn't really need 4 operettas, I needed 4 operettas. They didn't. Just to buy the clothing separate was kind of annoying. So I appreciate that they are seemingly going down that road. I found that out. It is very difficult to find information on these dolls right now, and I'm hoping that more people find out about them and love them as much as I do, because I'm so excited to have a doll line again, you guys. Wasn't I just lamenting like a month and a half ago how I didn't have a doll line to collect, and now I've got this one, and now the She-Ra dolls are going to be coming out, and I'm super stoked for that too. So we got dolls again, baby. We got dolls. We'll get to that in another video. That is not this video. This video is on the Wild Hearts crew, and I love them, and I want you to love them too. Check them out at Walmart. You can find them for, I think, it's like $16. You're gonna want these dolls. So on that note, thank you guys so very much for watching. Question of the day: what would your cool talent be if you were in the Wild Hearts crew? I would probably just be JC, because let's be honest, like one of my friends on Twitter was like, did Mattel just make a doll of Elyse? And I'm like, pretty much, yeah, pretty much. If you'd like to see more from this channel, more doll videos, I've got a bunch of those, and I will link some at the end of this video. My social media links are in the description below. If you'd like to see more from this channel, hit that little subscribe button. Click the little bell, because if you want to stay in the know, the bell's the way to go. I definitely plan on doing more Wild Hearts crew videos, so likes and comments, let me know to keep doing what I'm doing, and I will see you in the next video. Later!